Welcome to Rise and Thrive. Have you ever found yourself sitting on the edge of your bed, staring at the floor, feeling like your body needs a moment just to catch up with your mind? That deep breath you take, not from tiredness, but from something more subtle, a kind of hesitation. It's as if your legs are just a bit more uncertain, your arms a little slower to rise. You walk more carefully, not because of sharp pain, but because you're quietly aware that your body feels different, less steady, less strong. If that sounds familiar, I want you to pause right here and take heart. You are not alone. This gentle weakening, especially after the age of 60, isn't your imagination. It's real. It has a name: sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass and strength. But here's the twist. This doesn't have to be an unavoidable part of aging. It's not just the ticking clock at fault. It's also our habits, especially what we do before we sleep. Now listen closely, because this may shift the way you think about your strength and vitality. Your muscles don't get stronger while you're exercising or moving about your day. They grow stronger when you're asleep, if you give your body the right tools to rebuild. That rebuilding only happens when your body has the proper nutrients, and the most powerful time to deliver those nutrients? Just before bed. That's right. A handful of calming, nourishing nighttime foods can unlock the door to deeper sleep and better muscle recovery. And here's the exciting part. Some of these foods are incredibly simple. In fact, one of them is just a tablespoon, and its impact might surprise you. So let's begin this journey, starting with a fruit that's small, fuzzy, and surprisingly powerful. Meet the humble kiwi. At first glance, it might just seem like a colorful addition to your breakfast plate. But when eaten before bed, this little fruit becomes a secret weapon for both sleep and strength. I remember speaking with George, a kind, soft-spoken, 74-year-old retired teacher. After losing his wife, sleep became elusive. "I don't sleep through anymore," he told me, cradling a mug of tea. "And when I wake up, it feels like my body's been holding on to stress all night." He wasn't in pain, just worn down. His legs didn't feel sturdy. His energy wasn't the same. He thought, like so many do, that this was just the price of growing older. But I suggested something simple. 2 kiwis, 1 hour before bed, every night for 2 weeks. The result? He slept better. He felt better. He woke up lighter, steadier, even said with a laugh, "I don't creak like an old chair anymore." So what makes kiwi so special? Kiwis are one of the rare fruits that naturally contain melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. Unlike supplements, the melatonin in kiwi is food-based, absorbed gently and naturally. That alone helps improve sleep quality and duration, especially in older adults. But the real magic happens during deep sleep, the stage where your body repairs and rebuilds muscle tissue. Without it, your strength slowly slips away. Kiwi doesn't just help you fall asleep. It helps you stay asleep, guiding your body into those deeper restorative stages. And there's more. Kiwi is packed with antioxidants, vitamin C and vitamin E, which help fight the inflammation and cellular damage that slow your recovery. It's also rich in potassium, essential for healthy muscle contractions and for preventing those painful leg cramps that jolt you awake at 3 a.m. And despite its sweet taste, kiwi is low on the glycemic index, making it safe for those managing blood sugar or insulin. It's heart-friendly, easy to digest, and wonderfully gentle on aging stomachs. So here's a gentle habit to try. 2 ripe kiwis, peeled and enjoyed slowly, about an hour before bed. Maybe while you read a chapter of your favorite book, or sit quietly with soft music. It's not just a snack, it's a signal that it's time to rest, to recover, and to grow stronger. And if kiwi is your gentle ally in fruit form, then our next nighttime hero is something you probably haven't considered. Yes, an egg, but not at breakfast, before bed. I know it sounds unusual, but this single food holds more power than you think, especially for muscle support and strength after 60. "Let's explore that next," she told me with a chuckle that her legs used to wobble like cooked noodles when she climbed out of bed. For years, she'd eaten dinner early and often skipped evening snacks, thinking that going to bed on an empty stomach would help her sleep better. But what she didn't realize was that her body, especially her muscles, was going to bed undernourished with nothing to help rebuild the strength she used during the day. So we introduced something small, just a single poached egg before bed. It wasn't a big meal, just a warm, protein-rich comfort that signaled care. 2 weeks later, she told me, eyes brighter than before. I didn't expect it to do much, but I don't feel so shaky anymore. I feel steady. I feel supported. That's the power of giving your body exactly what it needs, exactly when it needs it. See, it's not about eating a heavy dinner. It's about choosing the right proteins at the right time. Fuel that can quietly get to work while you rest. Your body is ready to repair, to rebuild. It just needs the tools. And now we move from the familiar to something small, often overlooked, yet mighty. Pumpkin seeds. Tiny, yes, but don't let their size fool you. These little green gems, also called pepitas, are nutritional giants, especially when it comes to supporting your muscles and sleep at night. Let me tell you about Harold. He's 72, a retired gardener, with hands as weathered and wise as the trees he once tended. He came to me with a common concern. Every morning my legs feel tight. I sleep, but it's like I haven't really rested. When we looked closely, his evening routine was missing one vital ingredient: magnesium. Magnesium plays a critical role in muscle relaxation. Without enough of it, your muscles can remain partially tense, even while you sleep. That's why some people wake up sore or tight despite a full night's rest. And pumpkin seeds? They're one of nature's richest sources of magnesium. Just a small handful, about 1 ounce, can provide up to 40% of your daily magnesium needs. That's extraordinary for such a modest snack. And there's more. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that your body uses to produce serotonin and then melatonin, the very hormones that guide you into deep, restful sleep. That magnesium-tryptophan duo, it's a powerful combination that helps your muscles unwind and your mind let go. Plus, these seeds provide about 7 grams of plant-based protein per ounce, alongside healthy fats that slow digestion. That means your body doesn't get one big burst of nutrients, but rather a gentle, sustained release of amino acids throughout the night. Just what aging muscles need to rebuild without strain. So how do you enjoy them? Keep it simple. A tablespoon or two is perfect. You can eat them raw, sprinkle them on a bit of plain Greek yogurt for an extra protein boost, or toast them lightly for a nutty crunch. Just steer clear of salted versions, especially if you're watching your blood pressure. And here's a bonus. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, a mineral essential for cell repair, immunity, and hormonal balance. That's particularly important for men over 60, since zinc supports healthy testosterone levels, which are tightly linked to muscle strength. So yes, from one tiny seed comes profound support. Just remember, like all nuts and seeds, they're calorie-dense. A small, purposeful serving is all you need. Think of them not as a snack, but as a nighttime tonic, a signal to your body that it's safe to relax, repair, and grow stronger. And now for our final nighttime ally. It isn't bright or crunchy. In fact, it's often dismissed. But don't be fooled by its appearance. Cottage cheese, no flashy color, no exciting texture. But what it does offer is one of the most effective slow-release muscle builders you can consume, especially after 60. Let me explain. Cottage cheese is rich in a protein called casein. Unlike the fast-acting proteins in eggs or chicken, casein digests slowly, very slowly. That's a good thing, because it provides a steady stream of amino acids for hours after you eat it, which means as you sleep, your muscles are continuously being fed the building blocks they need to repair and grow. Without this support, your body might actually start to break down your own muscle tissue for energy overnight, a process that accelerates muscle loss in older adults. But with just a few spoonfuls of cottage cheese before bed, you're gently saying to your body, I've got you. Here's what you need. Rest easy. And it works. Martha, a bright and witty 76-year-old friend of mine, started feeling unsteady getting in and out of her car. She said, I just feel weaker, and I don't know why. We added a small bowl of low-fat cottage cheese to her nighttime routine. Nothing fancy, just 3 or 4 spoonfuls. Within a few weeks, she told me, it's like my body finally got the message. I wake up feeling solid again. Cottage cheese is also packed with leucine, the same muscle-building amino acid found in eggs. But here it's delivered in slow, steady waves all night long. And if blood sugar is a concern, you'll be glad to know. Plain low-fat cottage cheese is very low in carbs, gentle on digestion, and can even help stabilize blood sugar through the night. If salt is a worry, choose low-sodium versions. And for heart health, stick to 1% or low-fat varieties. As for taste, some enjoy it plain. Others mix in a few slices of banana, a pinch of cinnamon, or even the leftover kiwi we talked about earlier. It's not meant to be a dessert. It's a message to your muscles. You're safe. You're supported. Let's rebuild. No blending, no prep. Just open the container, take a spoonful, and let nature do the rest. And that brings us to the end of our gentle journey tonight. You see, regaining strength after 60 isn't about supplements, intense workouts, or chasing perfection. It's about small, wise, consistent choices: a kiwi, a poached egg, a handful of pumpkin seeds, a spoonful of cottage cheese. Simple, purposeful, powerful. These aren't just snacks. They're nightly acts of self-kindness. They're quiet declarations that your strength still matters, that your body, even now, still has the power to rebuild, that aging is not a decline, it's a new rhythm, and tonight you've learned the beat. So when you lie down to rest, do so with confidence, because while you sleep, your body will be working, not breaking down, but building up. One nourishing mouthful at a time. You've earned this peace, you've earned this strength, and now you know how to keep it. And there you have it, simple, science-backed nighttime foods that can truly change how you feel in the morning. Remember, it's not about doing everything at once. It's about choosing one small thing you can start tonight. Your future self will thank you. If you found value in this video, if it made you think, gave you hope, or simply made you feel supported, please give it a thumbs up. It lets us know we're on the right track and helps more people discover these helpful tips. Have you tried any of these nighttime foods? Or do you have your own evening routine that works wonders? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else. And if you're passionate about living strong, healthy, and vibrant after 60, subscribe and turn on notifications. We're building a community where age is celebrated, wisdom is shared, and strength is renewed, one day and one nourishing night at a time. Finally, if someone you love could benefit from this video, a parent, a friend, a neighbor, share it with them. A small act of kindness might just lead to a stronger tomorrow. Take care, rest well, and remember, you're not just aging, you're evolving, with strength, with purpose, and with power. Until next time, good night and keep rebuilding.